Internet, welcome to real life. I just spent the past 10 minutes riding right into the sun, and my eyes are tired and cranky from trying to see the road, but also looking right at the sun. I got a few more minutes of this to go. So what the hell is going on? Well, I'm only taking off because I wanted to record a Finally Friday, and I didn't know where to go, and I thought of exactly where to go. So I got a few stories to tell you, otherwise the video shouldn't be very long. So the reason I'm out here is because I want to ride to talk. I thought, where can I ride? And I thought, well, I've been meaning to get cigars. Why do cigars matter? Why are they relevant? Well, because some stupid-ass squirrel for the past few months has been chewing my string lights that I hang up in the backyard. They're super cute, and I use them to light the back patio. But a squirrel will always climb the wooden post that I put up and then bite the cable and break it and ruin the lights as I buy them. And so I haven't been able to light up the backyard and make it super cute. So I haven't had any desire to go out there, so I haven't had a cigar to go out and chillax. My dad had a big brain idea. I said, Dad, how do I stop a squirrel from climbing up the wood 2x4s to climb to the cables and chew them off? He goes, put a metal duct on the 2x4. I'm like, oh, that might work. Yeah, that might work. Like a freaking idiot, drove my hand blocking my freaking face. It's just so dumb. I miss having a peak on my helmet, but you know, street life. If you're gonna ride your street bike, you can't have the peak sticking out. That's not true. This is the street mode, but with this comes the, I wish I had a peak right now. Anyway, so I put those up and took out the old broken lights the squirrels chewed up, and I ordered some new ones. And I thought, well, this week, while the weather's still not terrible, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to hang up new lights. And when those lights are hung up, I'll be ready to hang out there. This is the best last time to do it because, you know, I'll come back to this. The weather is good, but it's gotten colder and it's going to get colder. And the sun's going to set that much sooner. I think we got 2 more weeks until daylight savings time or whatever. And so that's going to suck. It's getting cold fast. This isn't the worst I've had to deal with the sun. I have ridden with the sun literally right on top of the car where you cannot look anywhere else. And it's really bad. But that's pretty darn close. Anyway, I'm using the cigars as an excuse to make this trip and record. So let's talk about my vacation. I think I said last week for vacation, I decided to just make YouTube videos. And I gotta say, man, I had a great freaking week. I had an awesome time. I had so much fun. I did exactly what I wanted to do. Can I get out of here? I think I can. I did exactly what I wanted to do. Made the videos I wanted to make. One in particular I've wanted to make for a long time. I've been bitching about it forever. I finally did it. I made a review, a long, extensive video about the Zero FX. It's going to come out in a few days. It was a passion project, and I hope you guys watch it. And if you do watch it, I hope you enjoy it. But I had so much fun making it. That's where most of my week was spent. The point of making YouTube videos for the week was to see how I'd feel about the prospect of treating it as a job. I'm looking for kind of direction or pointers on what I should be doing, long story short. And I did get a pointer. What I discovered was, like I said, I had a great week. However, at the end of the week, I had a track day, and I was planning to make a separate video about my day at the track. But when I got there and I got with the guys, I thought, I don't want to make a video. I just want to hang out with them and ride. I'm like, well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do exactly what I want to do. So I didn't make that video, and that made it very clear to me that I love making YouTube videos when I want to make them, if they're what I want to make. So I thought, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I want to keep doing. That's what I've been doing for years. I haven't treated YouTube like a job for a long time. Long story short, because I hate sitting on the bike and talking and not riding, but once I get back out there, I have like 5 minutes before the sun and the wind catch up. I hate the idea of treating YouTube like a business or a job. I want to have fun. I'm selfish that way. And I think the videos I make that I want to make are better than the ones I make just to make, if that makes sense. That's my choice. And now I feel much more right about that. So anyway, what's up? Looking for the cheapies. I think they're around the corner. Any recommendations besides honey?
Vanilla vodka.
Okay. I'll do one more.
Do you like coffee? Do you like, let's do bourbon. Yeah, bourbon. Do you like bourbon?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for making my decisions for me. I really appreciate it.
Are you a veteran or first responder at all?
What's your guess?
Maybe.
That's not a guess.
Is it yes? Or is it no?
No. I'm glad I look like authority, but I am not.
You never know. I mean, people.
Yeah, I know. Thank you so much. Alrighty, have a good night. And if you're wondering, why aren't you wearing the shades you always wear? Because I really, really did not want to get caught out here after dark with shades on. My shades are prescription. These glasses are prescription. I like being able to see things. But now I wish I brought shades down here because I'll make it home before the sun goes down, but it will be close. Let's get out of here, boy. I still got several things I got to say, and I'm not going to finish all before I get to the highway. When I get to the highway, it's going to be loud, so here we go. All right, so I went to the track being Hallett in Oklahoma, and that was awesome. It was my first time there, my second time ever at a track, and like I said, I recorded. I will show a lap. It was my last lap. It was my fastest lap. Maybe I'll play the footage while I'm talking. I don't know if it would sound cool to listen to it or watch it, but I'll let you look at the lap or one of the laps. I recorded my whole day out there. I did 6 sessions. The first one was meh. The second 2 were wet and raining. The fourth one was drying up. The 5th and 6th were very nice and dry. And as I got more confident or comfortable with the road and stuff, I got faster. So a few excuses out of the way. Me and my friend Dan, who I went with, our goal number 1 was do not crash. We did not push ourselves. The goal is to not wreck our bikes. I realize the guys that race will have a dedicated track bike, and I know why. Because the idea of crashing your street bike is too heartbreaking. But when you have a street bike or a track bike, you can push yourself without the limitations or the fear and all that stuff. But we weren't ready to find our limits. We were just trying to have some fun. So I think I started at lap time of 2:30, and at the end I got down to 1:50, which was good, right? That's a pretty big improvement from there, but 1:50 was not remarkable. I would have been beaten by anybody else. I mean, I was not the fastest one out there. I was not trying to be, but I did not crash, so therefore I had a great time. I would have liked to have gotten a lot of pointers, and I really would be interested in pushing myself. Like, I didn't push the bike as much as I thought I could. My limit for myself was 80%. Do not exceed 80% of what you know you're capable of. Leave a 20% margin of error so that nothing bad happens. So nothing did happen. Well, it's not true. I at one point, I'm not going to find the footage, but I just target fixated on a turn because I came in too hot, and then kind of panicked, straightened up, did an emergency brake, and hit the dashed red and white line and touched it and got back on the track. I didn't come to a full stop. I just touched it and got back on. It was really embarrassing, and I laughed at myself. Anyways. I got a couple cute pictures, so I'll show these here. Like, here's one when it was raining and I had my glasses on because I was trying to see things. And then later I got better, and here I am pretending to lean. Wow, you can see I'm not leaning the motorcycle at all. I did not lean. I didn't even position my body. Hey, plane, this is more important right now. Trying to get underneath it, but this car stopped me. I got so close. If I lived within an hour of a track, I would do track days, but that was like a 4-hour drive. It's not worth it to me, and I don't care about it enough to spend the time and money it takes to do that. But I'm glad I did it. I was invited by my coaching friends, Seth and Shane, father-son mechanic duo, and it was a good day. It was awesome. And that was the end of my vacation, basically. All right, that's all the cool motorcycle stuff. 2 more things, a small one. I've had several comments last week asking about this thing. This thing I have crappily mounted because I put this on here, and I did a crappy job of this too. But this is called a Chubby Buttons 2. It's a music remote. It works exactly like you think. You hit play, pause, fast forward, volume up and down. I have them on the bikes. Chubby Buttons actually gave me the last 2 that I've gotten. I've bought 2, and then when they crapped out, I thought they crapped out, but one of them broke. That's right, one fell off the bike and got crushed. The other one, I lost the battery thing for it. They replaced it for me. And then I told them I like them, and then they gave me 2 because I have a YouTube channel, just so you know. But yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's kind of expensive, and I don't think you can buy them right now. I think they're out of stock, but that's what it is, so now you know. I'll leave a link in the description if I can remember. Starting this weekend, I'm going to be doing CDL school. That way south. Every weekend up until Christmas, so 10 weeks. I'm going to be doing that. Is that a Z? I must be seeing things. Can't be. All I know is this guy's going to pass lane and not pass him. Don't do it. It is not a Z. It is a Mitsubishi Eclipse, and I am blind. I got a cool opportunity to get paid schooling. And I was like, dude, if all it costs is my time, yeah, I want to learn that. So on top of work, that's what I'll be doing. I had to stop coaching a month early just so I could make time to do that, but I'll be doing that up until, I said Christmas. Yeah, up until Christmas. The next time I do a Finally Friday, I'll give a follow-up about how that's going. I think I want to go. It was summer until I left for the track in Oklahoma that weekend, and when I got back, my vacation was over. Suddenly, it was not summer anymore. It is very much fall. It's chilly, but it's nice. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I was actually kind of sad. I was like, dude, summer's over. It's gone. It's cold now. The high is 70, which is nice, but it's like 60 as a high for most of the week. So it's over. I'm gonna try to ride to work as often as I can, and I'm looking forward to riding my bike to and from school on the weekends, but it's late October now. Fall came late, and I bet it's going to be gone early, so fall's my favorite season. I'm enjoying it now. But at the same time, kind of sad summer's over. Well, I think I said everything I wanted to say, and I don't want to yell over the highway noise, and I don't think you want to listen to me yelling, so I'll stop the video here. I hope you're all doing well and being good. I appreciate you guys. You got some smudge on there. There you go. And I will see you later.